I grew up, was born and raised in Upland, right down the hill. I was raised in a very traditional Hispanic family. I'm the only girl. I have two brothers. And at that time, college was not something that entered into the conversation for a female, but I always knew I wanted to do something. And I have an aunt who's, when I was a child, maybe 7 or 8 years old, she was in high school. And I used to see her practicing her typing. I thought it was fascinating. You know, I'd like to work in an office. So when I got to high school, that's what I told my counselor, and they talked to me about going to Chaffey, and here I landed at Chaffey College. Chaffey College is a blessing to this community to have a school like this here. After I graduated from Chaffey, I helped my brothers, who were younger, come through Chaffey, because I had a job by then. On the day I started school here at Chaffey, the Ontario School District called me to report for work that afternoon. I started as a 2-hour-a-day, and Chaffey had a work experience program, so I linked those two things up and got credit. I had no idea this was going to happen, but I stayed at the school district, and I remained there for 47 years, and I retired as an administrative assistant to the deputy superintendent. In my role at the school district, we dealt with a lot of families who were in need, students who were not going to school because they needed clothing, didn't have shoes. I wanted to help those families. Then I joined Seroptimus of Montclair, a women's service organization, and that kind of evolved from being a member of Seroptimus, and I joined some other clubs, and I got involved in the community, and always looking for projects that would help young people especially. One of the themes for Seroptimus is empowering women and girls to achieve their dreams. It's kind of like somebody helped me achieve my dream by coming to Chaffey College. I'm not an educator, but I do want to help guide these women and girls to achieve their dreams. And then maybe they'll stay here and they'll do the same in turn and help our community grow. There are so many opportunities out there to help other community members. You never want to think, oh, I know they're selling tickets to that raffle that's going to provide a scholarship for someone, but somebody else will do it. You need to step in. It's always better to get involved and be part of the process rather than, oh, somebody else will do it.